I got a lot of cash.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl, Lady Kash, holding it down for Industry Illustrated. And I am in the building with the one and only Ty Dolla. What's going on, love?
Man, what's the deal, baby?
Nothing, chilling. First, before we jump into the interview, I want to thank you for taking time out with me to do this interview with me today.
Same to you, thank you.
No problem, no problem. So, my first question for you before we jump into the actual interview. Are you going to make them eggs cheesy with them grits or no?
For you?
Yeah, for me. You going to make them eggs cheesy with them grits?
I might.
You might?
Or are you going to make them for me, though?
I don't know, I might. You didn't give me an answer, so I can't really give you an answer. You didn't give me one. But the collaboration with you, Wiz, and The Weeknd was extremely dope.
Appreciate it.
Not a problem. Definitely.
Came together just like out the air. One day we was in the studio working on Wiz's album, and we did that song originally for his album. And then since I was putting out the Beach House EP, and I hadn't heard him play it in a while, I was like, what's up? Let me get that. And he was like, yeah, for sure. So then I put it out with me and him first on the EP, and then I guess Weeknd heard it, and he did a verse, and he killed it. So we came together for the remix, shot the video, and there we are.
True. So let me ask you this. Did you think that Or No would be as big as it is, or did you think people would take to it the way they did? Or was it a single that you was like, yeah, I'm gonna push this?
When I would play it in the studio or when I would play it around, everybody would be like, that's it. Me personally, I didn't hear it, but I don't hear a lot of stuff. I'll be liking like the more musical stuff.
Okay. So the song started out with you and Wiz. So what was the inspiration behind Or No?
Really was the little homies. I was in the studio, and I had my homie Let Me Lim there. I had DJ Mustard there. He did that beat. And a couple of my other Push Inc. homies, and then I was like, what should I talk about? And then they was just like, they just kept on saying, or nah, or nah, or nah. Like, that's it. I was in the booth, and I just came up with that hook.
Okay.
And then Wiz did that first verse, and he had a second verse, but when he let me on the song, I ended up putting my verse second.
Okay.
So that's how it went down.
That song is dope. I ride around to that song all the time. I'm not gonna lie. But we gotta talk about the song that actually made Ty Dolla who he is today. Like, a lot of people don't know that you've been around for a while, and before the cameras came on, I told you that I was bumping to In the Morning with you, Big Crit, YG, and Big Sean. It was for his mixtape, Volume 3, Finally Famous.
Yeah.
So, like I said, a lot of people don't know that you've been around, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Paranoid. What was the inspiration behind Paranoid?
Just real life. I was up in the club in Hollywood, and I came with this one girl, Lee Wiz, all the Taylor Gang homies, and that was a dumbass move because we was in LA. And then I saw like two of my other girls that I talked to, and they came up to me, all that, but they didn't make no drama. I thought they were, but they didn't. And then those two were like talking to each other, and I didn't know they knew each other. And then those words, like that whole situation made those words to the song. And then I guess a whole bunch of people can relate.
Okay. DJ Mustard also produced Paranoid, and it first appeared on his mixtape, Catch Up, right? Then you put it on the Beach House mixtape 2. So what made you say, all right, this is a single that we're going to put on the Beach House EP, and we're going to push as a single all together?
It was like when I put it on Mustard's tape, when we were looking at the comments from his tape, everybody was going crazy about that song, and like a couple other songs, people were really going crazy about that song. So then I was on the Under the Influence of Music Tour 2 at the time, when I was about to drop Beach House 2, I believe. And I just put it on there as well. And when I would like get calls from back home, everybody's like, "Yo, Paranoid's going crazy. It's on the radio. They play it every 5 minutes." Da 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 da. I'm like, "For real?" And then I wasn't even performing that song on last year's tour. I was doing Irie more, the song with me and Wiz.
Yeah, sure is.
And then when I got back home, it was playing crazy on the radio, like just everywhere. Then I just started getting booked everywhere from state to state to state, like East Coast, West Coast. Then I got on Double XL magazine and like all kind of different. I'm on the cover of Fader, just like all kind of crazy stuff just started happening. So, like I say all the time, man, I always tweet it, I always say it in all my interviews, man, God is great, man. If you keep on doing your stuff, it's gonna happen. I'm just thankful.
The EP, let's talk about the EP, period. Beach House EP. You named it after Beach House 1, Beach House 2. Why did you name it Beach House EP?
Because that's the vibe, that was the wave that I was on at the time. And it was cool. Everybody felt the Beach House 1. Then more people came for the Beach House 2. And then more people came for the Beach House EP and started actually purchasing my music. That was the first time I came out with something for sale, like a project. So that did well. And now we're moving on to the next project, which is Sign Language. And I'll drop that any day now. I'm not really promoting it as much as I did the last ones. I'm just gonna drop it, and because it's free. And I'm not really trying to take attention off of the album that's coming, Free TC.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Hold on, wait, don't jump that far. We're gonna talk about that. But you stated at the Breakfast Club that you released the EP because you felt like the world did not know who Ty Dolla signed.
Yeah, the label, my label is Atlantic Records. They were trying to get me to put out an album, and I felt like it wasn't that time because, of course, the single was doing well. So since the single was doing well, they figured, all right, well, if they're buying all this, it was selling like, what, 20,000, 30,000 a week. So if they're buying that, then they should buy the album too.
Right.
Let's put out an album. I'm like, nah, it's not time. Like, they don't know, they don't know. It's just like when we first put out YG song, Tooted and Booted, I was on that song, I produced that song and did the hook. They were trying to do the same thing to him. And we felt like it's just not the time. We gotta travel the country, the world a couple more times so people really know who we are. And when we put out the album, it sold like 100 to 200,000 first week, That's my plan. So that's what I'm working on.
So do you still feel that way though, or did the EP serve its purpose?
The EP served its purpose, and this tour is serving the purpose again. This is my second time going around America. Now I'm touching some of Canada, and I'm about to touch some of Europe, so that'll be, more people to put out the album. Like, that's what I figured. I need to travel so they can get in my face and, all right, I want to spend money on this nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
Right, I got you. You made mentions about YG's Tooted and Booted. So I read, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I read that you was producing and writing for Def Jam.
Yeah, just everybody. I got a publishing deal with this publishing company called EMI back then, and like that definitely helped me meet all the different writers and producers, and that's why I'm friends with all these people and getting all these crazy features. Right.
So why did you?
It was all a process. It didn't happen overnight for sure.
Got you. So why did you decide to go with Atlantic, sign to Atlantic and not Def Jam, since you had Def Jam and maybe had other companies or other people looking at you?
Because Atlantic is incredible. I was friends with this guy named Sean Barron, and he's my A&R, and he gets me. He gets like dope music, and like, not saying that Def Jam doesn't because they got YG, but it just matched more for me. Different people belong different places. That's how I figured. Like Def Jam is more the rap, YG type thing, and Atlantic is more the Ty type thing.
Cool.
To get my music.
One thing about you just said you wrote and produced a lot of records. Once again, people if they don't know Ty Dolla signs or knew Ty Dolla signs before Paranoid, they wouldn't know this information. However, you co-wrote Chris Brown's Loyal. You did background vocals for B.O.B.'z Headbands.
Yeah, co-wrote that too.
You co-wrote that too?
Yeah, co-wrote that.
Okay, check you out. And you also did back vocals for one of J-Lo's records.
Oh yeah, what's it called? They Want to Have Fun or something like that. Go Busters, and that was a blessing. I just walked in the studio, and actually they called me. They're like, "Yo, J-Lo wants you to do write the little background parts for her song or whatever." So I did. I came in there and wrote like all this different melody stuff throughout the whole song, and then she re-sung it. So that was a blessing. I'm on Trey Songz Fumble, All different kind of songs. I'm on his album now.
Right,
That was the last album.
You on Dead
I
Wrong.
write that song, me and my homegirl Jizzle. And then now I'm on Dead Wrong, actually getting a feature.
Dolla Sign's got groupies.
Yeah. So shout out Trey, man. He definitely plugged me with a lot of the stuff I'm doing.
All right, indeed. So, being that you are Ty Dolla Sign now, people know who you are. How does it feel knowing that you are a part of projects for big name artists?
It feels good, man, and there's more coming for sure.
Indeed. So, who we looking?
Just some, you know, your favorite artists.
Who's my favorite artist?
Just your favorite artists, man. Everybody in this room's favorite artists. You know, I'm working with them right now. You know, all
You're not gonna throw a name out there for me, nothing?
Nope, I am not.
Wow, that hurts. You can't give me one.
I
just
want
give me
y'all
one
to hear
name.
it. When you hear it, I don't want to take away the suspense.
All right,
you know?
cool. I'll let you have that. I'll let you have that one. Some of your inspirations would be R. Kelly, Teddy Riley, Isley Brothers, which your uncle is a member, and Lakeside, which your father is a member. Having this kind of musical background, does this put any pressure on you at all being Ty Dolla?
No, it doesn't. I mean, really, like that music is not like the music of today. Like, I can go there with it, but like people don't even understand that. They understand like simplicity.
Right.
Like, so I can do that too. Thank God.
Okay. Also gotta give you kudos and congrats for making the XXL 2014 freshman class cover. Congratulations.
That's great, man.
How did you feel, or you said, matter of fact, we talked off camera, and you said that the comment that to them was that you're a singer who sings rap lyrics. Go ahead and elaborate on that.
You know, when I first came out, there wasn't like since like Kills, like a person that sings, you know, this ratchet shit like I'm doing, you know. So I mean, that's what I do. Like, they're like, what should we put you in? Like, are you a rapper? Are you a singer? Because I guess I look more like a rapper. So they're like calling me a rapper everywhere. When Beach House EP came out, it was on the hip hop charts. It wasn't on the R&B charts.
Right.
And I still went #2. So, like I say, man, God is great. But I do sing though. Like, I'm in the studio with rappers like Lupe Fiasco who can really just go in the booth and just do the whole song from front to back. No writing, no memorizing, just like real rap. So me, I can go in there and sing like some fly, you know, singer stuff, but it just happens to be stuff that real niggas can relate to. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
So,
well, you also made a comment in giving your feedback about the cover that the cover gave you the opportunity to really go ham. It gave you the opportunity to really be Ty Dolla Sign. You said that, you know, you make a little club joints here and there, but that's not really your full potential.
yeah.
So what is it that the world can expect from Ty Dolla Sign that they already don't know?
The world will see. You will see very soon what the Dolla Sign can do, for sure. But it's just like I said, I play all the instruments. You know, I write for everyone, and I can write different kinds of music. Like, it's not only the ratchet shit that just happens to be what, you know, they grabbed onto first. But we got more coming. You know, it gets deep.
All right, so you got the Under the Influence tour tonight. What can we expect from you? I know that you are artists that love to perform.
Yeah, you can expect a lot of fun. People are gonna get wet. People are gonna sweat. And hopefully no one gets hurt because they're gonna mosh.
Okay, why did Tiger drop?
Why did Tiger drop?
Yeah.
Because he's shooting a TV show
Okay.
or a movie, or he's doing it big, basically. You know?
Okay.
Congrats.
So definitely congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Definitely congratulations to you. Everything that you've done to get here is very commendable. And once again, thank you for taking your time out.
Thank you for taking your time
No,
out.
not a problem.
Both y'all on the cameras. Thank y'all. Everybody in the room, I appreciate y'all, man. You know, you never want to count nobody out. For real. 20s.
So on that note, it's been real, y'all. It's your girl, Lady Kash, holding down for Industry Illustrated. Have a good one.
Girl, is you sucking me and fucking me or now? Can I bring another bitch? Let's have a threesome. You gon' make them eggs cheesy with them grits or not? Can you do it like that on this dick or not? You gon' run it for these honeys, girl, or not? Show me, is you really about your money, girl, or not? Don't play with a boss, girl, take it all, take it for